So, what's up sa inyo mga katropa? So, yan guys. Ngayong week po is nahihirapan po akong gumawa ng content, but I've come up with an idea na traveling special or traveling vlog po to. Hindi na po siya travel vlog, but I will give traveling tips and budget traveling tips. So ngayon guys, kahit episode 2 ko na po to, or third video ko na po to, or fourth video ko na po, ngayon pa lang po ako magpapakilala. And then I come up with an idea din po na mag-introduce yourself. So who is me? My name is Renz Michael Lee. Age 14 po. Birthday ko January 9, 2005. Where do I live? I live in Solana, Casa, Barangay Cabalatsan, Bacolor, Pampanga. And I'm now grade 8. My section is Socrates. And my school is Santa Cruz Academy of Lubao Incorporated. And yun po yung basic information ko. So kahit fourth video ko na po, ngayon pa lang po ako nagpakilala. So yan guys, mag-shoutout lang po ako. Shoutout nga po pala sa mga 8 Socrates and sa advisor po namin na si Sir Ronel Montemayor. And shoutout din po sa nag-chat sa akin ngayon, Isaiah David Tomo. Lagi daw po nakasarado yung naki-Xerox. So ngayon guys, bibigyan ko po kayo ng 10 real travel tips from experienced Filipino travelers. So number 1, research well. First things first, do not underestimate the power of good research. From finding cheap and well-reviewed accommodations, learning a bit more about the customs of the country, possible expenses, and knowing the best places to visit and things to do during your planned stay. So, yun po. Ang number 1 tips ko po is kailangan pag-aralan mo na po yung kung out of the country yon, yung country na yun, and yung lugar na yun, or the specific place na pupuntahan nyo po. So, number 2, plan, just set up. Planning is probably any DIY traveler's enemy. But if you care about your budget, safety and time just as much as you care about having minimal inconveniences, plan weeks or months before, you can do a detailed itinerary as a guide, especially if it is your first trip, or at least list down the attractions you want to prioritize, still be open to flexibility. So, number 2 po is magplano ko lang po ng tama. So, number 3, have maps on hand. Even if you want to experience getting lost in a city you don't know much about, it's always a good idea to have maps of any kind with you. One traveler suggested using maps, me or any offline maps that don't require you to be connected to the internet all the time. If you want to minimize using your device, go for printed maps. So, kailangan po, meron ka pong hawak-hawak na maps, or kailangan po, meron kang maps na offline, para sure po na kahit without internet or ethernet, meron po kayo maps, or just print a maps of that location. Para sure po na hindi po kayo ma-lost. And hindi rin po siya ma-lost. So, number 4, scan copies of documents. If there's One thing you have to remember when traveling abroad, it's to bring your passport and keep a copy of it at all times. Aside from hard copies, have scanned ones of your accommodations vouchers, plane tickets, visas, or other relevant documents. If anything gets damaged from rain, stains, or similar things, at least you have an extra copy ready. So, number 4 po, para iwas po sa, iwas po sa, kunwari mga tickets nyo po, ay copies nyo po, is mga nawala. So, may copy po kayo na scan sa phone nyo po. So, number 5, bring sarong. You will be surprised at how versatile a piece of sarong can be during travels. Besides being a fashion statement, you can use it as a backup towel, blanket, scarf, beach mat, and even for covering up yourself when in temples or similar places that require specific respect. So, I don't know what sarong is, but I think para po yung sa mga tela. So guys, hindi ko po alam i-explain tong number 5. So, meron naman po naka-flash dyan na text po or ito pong number 5. So, comment down below guys kung alam niyo po kung ano po yung sarong. So, magko-comment na lang po ako or magko-comment na lang po ako sa mga comments niyo po. So, comment down below guys. And dito po sa part 1 hanggang number 5 lang po yung sasabihin ko po ngayon, and then watch out for the next video. Para po dun sa natitira 15. And guys, magbibigay din po ako ng 9 best tips on how to travel on a budget. And dito po, ang ibibigay ko din po is 3 lang po. And then watch out din po for my next video. Number 1, come up with a plan. Traveling spontaneously is a great. If you have the luxury of time and money to spare, but if you are traveling on a budget, the first thing to do is come up with a plan. You don't need a tight, hard by hard itinerary, but you should at least have an idea of how long you will be spending in each city or country, and know the route that your epic adventure will take. Leaving less to chance means less unexpected spends. Last minute flights and accommodation are often far more expensive. So, dito po, sinasabi po is, mag-plan na po kayo in advance. Para po kung ngayon po is June 2019, kung may balak po kayo mag-travel sa summer next year, 2020, book na ngayon. Kasi mas mura pa po. Compare sa mag-walk-in po kayo, mag-book na lang po kayo, and magplano po kayo para po mas makamura. So, number 2, travel out of season. Avoid trips during the school holidays. This is when the travel industry hikes up prices to take the advantage of families who can only travel during these weeks. Research the best time to visit your intended destination and then travel just before or after these dates. This is called the shoulder season, where you'll still have a great trip but maybe the sun won't shine quite as brightly, and on the plus side, it won't be quite as hot. Hotels and airlines lower their prices to attract customers during this time. So, kung gusto niyo po makatipid talaga, mag-travel po kayo out of season. Like, mag-travel na po kayo mga July for summer. In that case, makakamuha na po kayo. Kasi, pag po talaga summer is nagsasamantala yung mga agencies, mga travel, hotels, tickets, gano'n po, and etc. So, number 3, this is the last po na bibigay ko ngayong video na to. Be accommodation savvy. Trade expensive hotel suites for dorm rooms in hotels. Sharing a room naturally divides the cost, and communal bank rooms offer the opportunity to meet people who might be keen to explore with you. Other great alternatives are websites like Airbnb and Couchsurfing, where you can simply book a spare room in a local person's house or apartment. It's it's half the price and allow you an authentic snapshot of real life in the city. Consider your host your very own personal tour guide filled with insider tips for the best eateries and tourist spots in the neighborhood. You could even stay with family or friends, reach out to people you know, or plan a trip to somewhere that a long lost cousin or school friends now lives. This could take you to visit places you would never have thought of before. So guys, sinasabi po dito sa number 3 is i-maximize po as far as possible or as possible as you can, i-maximize po yung titirahan nyo. Like, kung may kakilala po kayong kaibigan, pwede po kayo makistay doon for your vacation lang po. And guys, so for this video, yun pa lang po yung mabibigay ko sa inyo na tips and budget tips on traveling. But watch out for my second or my next video. Itutuloy ko po tong traveling tips and budget traveling tips. So watch out. So yan guys, papakita ko po sa inyo ang balcony po namin and yung Solana Casa po, yung subdivision po namin. So ito po. So yan guys, minontage ko na lang po yung labas po ng balcony namin and yung view po sa amin sa Solana Casa. And guys, siguro dito ko na po tatapusin ang vlog na to. And please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye!